Church members, you too stay. Your legs, come on, stay in your
lane. Stop sweating.
Listen, it's real simple. All you gotta do is stay. Just stay there.
Stay.
Stay there.
Stay.
Just stay there.
Stay.
Preacher.
Stay.
Preach the word.
Stay.
Preacher.
Stay.
Preach God's holy word.
Stay.
Teacher.
Stay.
I wanna talk to you.
Stay.
We need you to be leading guidance.
Stay.
Stay there. Just stay there. Stay there. Just stay there. Stay there in your lane.
Oh, there you go, DC. Hit that tenor on her.
Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there.
I know you don't like it. I had to tell the truth. Stay
Stop swerving. Stop swerving.
Oh, yes, she did.
Driving the steering.
Yes, sir.
In your lane. They steady turning. Well, what's happening, y'all? It's your boy DC Curry. You listen to DISRACE. Live from the ATL. Live from our newly remodeled Uptown studio.
Right here by the airport.
DISRACE. Yeah. Our motto is no hate,
No fear.
but no fear. You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away.
And we ain't running.
But we never run. We never run. What I ain't play no rap, because these rappers dropping, boy.
Ooh.
Like flies.
Whew.
It's scary, man.
Was it?
What rappers?
Young Dolph.
Every day in Memphis. I just left Memphis Monday.
Young Dolph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Young dog.
Yeah.
Did it.
Yeah.
Who he is?
I don't know who he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard
I
it.
don't know.
Who he was.
You've heard his songs before on the radio.
I'm sure I have, right. Sweet Tooth was that's too soon. That's right. Okay, that's too soon. Sorry, everybody.
You flipped it. You flipped
I don't know who he is. It's not too soon if you don't know the guy. Okay, you're
it's
right.
really too soon if you
You're
don't
right,
know.
you're right. And I want to give a big shout out to the Thornton family.
I don't have any details.
Ambushed.
other than, what Tim told me, which is he was going to get some cookies.
Right. It happened 5 hours ago, guys. This is he was shot around 5:00 p.m. today. So
Wow, that's so.
right. So here we are.
Yeah.
I mean, these rappers just,
It keeps happening, right? Now I remember rappers. I feel like it was Biggie, it was Tupac, but rappers weren't just dropping like flies back in the day, were they?
Is it the lifestyle that you boasted about, DC? Or is it the envy that they're boasting that people have for them? Is it? I mean, what do you think is the cause of these rappers battling back and forth, feuding against each other? Not even just East Coast, West Coast no more. It's just rappers. Just is it the girls? I mean, what is it? Is it the
This is the first time people have rapped about guns and drugs and violence.
Yeah, but it's on a different
Why
scale.
the young kids so tender about it? Why
But
they
it's
so
on a
touchy?
different scale now because a lot of rappers more so they inviting. If you listen to a lot of their songs, they inviting violence because what they're saying is, you know, I ain't never slipping. You roll up on me, this what's gonna happen. So so basically you saying try me, and there's some people out there that say, okay, I'm gonna try him and see.
week before last in Atlanta, right across AIP, the guy who worked for the rapper, I don't remember what his name was, but they rolled up on him, man. Four guys jumped out the car and shot his dick, man.
Wow.
Hey.
But it ain't just happening to rappers now. You know, they telling people who got money, flashing cars and flashing gold and stuff, be careful because people are following people home now. Terrence J, who used to be on the radio, here in Atlanta. He's also was on BT, Terrence J. He was out at a club, him and somebody followed him home because he was in a nice car, and they followed him home, tried to rob him. So they telling people now, if you flashy like that, people are out looking for people like that to follow home. Even in Atlanta, they said it's in Atlanta.
But Bo, to a certain extent, is there not a moment where you have to understand the demographic in which you are existing in? Like, you're going to a club and you just had 20 girls bring bottles that are topped with sparklers. Everybody knows you have tens of thousands of dollars on you.
That's not true.
What do you mean by that?
That's not
Because at
true.
my birthday party, I had
Same thing.
I had girls coming with the champagne bottles with the
Yeah.
sparkly things coming. I don't mean I did
And
sure
I had
had no
to pay for
tens
his
of
drink,
thousands
so
of
I know
dollars.
that
in my
ain't true.
pocket.
They went. No, I'm just kidding. they wouldn't let them out of the club till I paid for his drink. So they follow him home. They be like, "What the hell? I didn't have nothing. Both pay for all that." Yeah. So no, I'm just kidding. But it ain't. It's
But you're hanging around a certain element. Do you not expect?
well. When you were young, you're not young anymore. We hung out in the most exciting places you can be. You wanted to be in those places. I remember when I was in college, and there was clubs that you're supposed to be 21 in, and I got into those clubs before I was 21. I was excited, but once I turned 21, I don't want to go in there no more. I ain't got to sneak in. Now they let me in. So it's like you want to be in the most exciting places when you're young, and that's where all the happening is, where all the flyest girls is. So that's where you want to be. Why you think the line be so long to get in these clubs around here, man? You're not that age no more. That don't excite you anymore.
But as an entertainer, man, that's what rapping is. You know, you realize that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I understand it may be a lifestyle and everything, and you know, some publicity from some trouble may help propel your career. But really, you want to die? You want to die over this? You want to die?
Isn't the whole point that like you came from the streets and all this went down, but now you're a fucking millionaire and you take G5s wherever you go and you get to do whatever you want. Like, when do you let the street thing not define you as an
knows?
entertainer?
Was he in the street thing, or just somebody just?
Yes. He was getting cookies in Memphis.
Oh.
He's been shot before, which means that he should.
okay, well,
he ain't new to bullets.
Well, hey, there you go.
Yeah.
Let's just say,
Well,
if you're into that life, you're into that life. That's
It
it.
gets to be a time like these rappers, when you rapping, like certain rappers like Jeezy, you never heard nobody following Jeezy home. And he's always in Atlanta. Certain rappers, you just don't hear that. Rick Ross and all. You don't hear people breaking in Rick Ross' house, and everybody know pretty much where he live at. So you don't hear stuff like that. But it's like when you rapping this type of stuff, you have to continue to be able to live that lifestyle. If you rapping it and you're not really about it like that, things happen. Just like, I hate to say it, I forgot the rapper that they went to his house. He posted a picture of the stuff on his house. Out L.A. and he bragging about the house that he renting, and they ran up in there, and he had homeboys in there. So obviously they really wasn't about it like that. So it's like when you rapping and you start off rapping gangster rap, you rapping about the hood, about what you doing or whatever. People always got their eye on you, and the moment they think you slipping, or the moment they figure that you not real, they gonna mess with. They gonna try you. But there are rappers out here that haven't been tried like that, and I guess because for whatever reason, people believe what they say and don't want to take that chance and mess with this certain person.
Well, speaking of Rick
But
Ross,
ain't it other rappers and other rappers' entourage is doing? Because these ain't no just strange people that ain't got nothing to do with the game. It's just ain't somebody listen to his record and then roll up, listen to his record and then just roll up on him.
Well,
And these guys, they got bona fide feuds and really
Right.
entertainer. What you feuding with somebody for, man?
Well,
you
Mook
know you
Mane
come
talking
from
about
the
Rick
hood.
Ross.
Respectful
to Rick Ross. I don't know if you ever passed by his house. He has
a security detail.
Paid police
Yeah, I've
and
seen
security.
that.
So
I've
it ain't
seen
like
that.
you're gonna walk up on his
Right.
property like that.
Hey,
Well, let me ask you this, DC. So you've been an entertainer for quite some time. At what point? What was the point in your career where you decided I'm gonna need security?
When the fat girl got over the
I
fence.
ain't decided that yet.
When the fat girl got over the fence. You told me. When the fat girl
That girl got over the fence.
I did have fat girl climb.
She's a runner. She's a track star.
He told me. Fat girl.
But I mean, I know that you
jumped over the fence.
I don't carry security. I carry a witness. 'Cause I can handle mine. I just need somebody to say I was in the right. He swung at DC first. That's all I need.
and then
a
DC.
witness.
Right. Okay. But there's a certain point where what comedians have security? Like Eddie
most
Murphy.
have security.
I don't know.
Most have security.
Most have security.
I was on the road with Damon Wayans. His security guard, you wouldn't know he had one. He dressed in plain
That's how you.
clothes.
That's how you.
Small
do it.
guy. He wasn't no big physical guy. And the guy, I talked to him, he said, my job is not to fight, kill, anything. My job is to get my client out of the way of danger.
Yeah.
And he was tactical, I'm talking about, in knowing how to get him out of the way. He's not there to any confrontation.
Now I got some security
he there.
with me at most times,
Right. Because you can't.
but it's not a person.
Right.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I got you.
But you also have somebody watching your back.
Yeah.
What do you say? He lightning with the blam blams.
That's in his pocket. It got to be in his pocket.
Say he lightning with the blam blams.
Yeah. I mean, there have been situations where I needed, people with me, but it ain't like it's not like I go where I want to go, man. Basically.
But does that also go to the thing where people say when you get money you're supposed to move out the hood? Does that go to
Yes.
the fact that
Yes.
when you got money and you out there like that and people know you making money, you're supposed to move out the hood? But if you move out the hood, they say you a turncoat, you a trader.
Well, I mean,
Just build a fence.
That's
the
not the
fact
answer.
is,
That's
and
not
the
the
fact is that most rappers today, or even the ones that have gotten over the hump, most of them that are successful came from the hood.
Correct.
Now, what in the hell you look like staying in the hood? And even though, you call the hood, well, you know what the hood is. But what the hell you look like staying there and you got money to move on? I mean, it
So-
just don't make it makes no
Well,
logical sense.
now-
Why can't you stay in the hood and build a nice fence?
Exactly.
No, it don't work like that,
But no,
bro.
there's this.
Oh, but that hood property now, DC. Well, it used to be the hood right over here, right here in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Bankhead, Bankhead, all that over there now.
Yeah.
That was the hood.
It can undergo a conversion.
And it
But
went, I know what you're right. It was what was 25,000, 40,000 is now 500,000.
Yeah, it can happen.
It's called
5 years later.
gentrification.
So why couldn't that rapper build a nice fence, put some nice cameras?
No.
Hold on. Rick Ross did it.
No, he didn't.
Rick Ross,
Rick Ross is not in the hood,
He's not
brother.
at all.
Not at
That's
all.
what he's doing.
Right.
He's not in the hood, but he got paid security at his gate.
Yeah, and he ain't in the hood.
And
Now, if he need paid security and he ain't in the hood, yeah, you need a tank in the hood. Well, I grew up in Chicago. I wouldn't live back there to save my damn life.
That's funny. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, shit.
You're going to need a tank if you...
No, man.
But look at it, though. What's his name? Basketball player from Chicago. He did it. He bought up the whole block. Fenced it in nicely, and all the other people in the neighborhood looked up like, hey, man, he made the neighborhood look better. They cleaned up their own neighborhood. Now they start to clean up their own neighborhood.
Okay.
I forgot his name, but he
So how about this, Bo? Let me ask you.
I
you
even
don't
got
live
mixed
there.
emotions about that.
So let me ask you this, Bo.
If they came in, just for example, and cleaned up and redid and rebuilt the neighborhood where I grew up, where my mom and daddy owned the house, people like my mom and daddy couldn't go back. They couldn't afford to live there.
But if they would have never left,
So you gonna fix the neighborhood up and raise.
But if it would have never left, you can afford to live there because you appreciate with the rest of the. But it happened downtown Atlanta, and it's happened in a lot of cities. Would they gentrification? What they call it?
Gentrification. Stop.
Let it go.
Whatever.
Stop it.
The people that can buy the property and put the money into it to improve it are not the people that live there.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. That's my
So let me ask you this.
Put it like this. T.I., he made enough money. He moved away from the neighborhood. He bought a nice house in another subdivision, but he bought up a lot of that property. Him and Big Mike.
Well, that's
Okay,
one
so,
thing.
yeah, so
That's
let me
good,
ask
but
you,
he
let me ask you a question, Bo.
Good.
But he doesn't live there.
Bo, let me ask you a question.
But he may move back.
T.I. got arrested for trying to go to his own house.
He sure did. Arguing with the security dude.
Bo,
Yeah.
so what you're talking about is this unspoken thing that happens with successful black people, right? So let's say you make it in life. Let's say you're successful one day.
Who
And
said I
then...
ain't? Who said I ain't?
And then
First of all, let's start there. Who said I ain't?
so let's say that, but as you grow, as you become a successful black person, is there not a duty to help to put your other brothers and sisters on? Is that not a personal black person obligation? I mean, anybody?
Well, we know somebody that's doing it. We're sitting there now because someone is doing it for us. Yeah. But that ain't everybody's heart. I put it like that.
Paying it forward as a black person, like you gotta,
I mean,
I see what you're saying, Tim, and yeah, when you
Are we
do,
obligated though?
I mean, I would feel some obligation. It wouldn't be like I feel
You ain't
like I
staying in the
had
hood.
to, but morally, I would want to. My heart, my compassion for my people, knowing what I went through, where I came from, and they still there, would make me want to go back and help in some kind of way. But you got people that no matter what you do, they always going to feel you're not doing enough.
Because you got to do for self, though, right?
Of course, but you still can help other people. But people, the more you help people,
And you get to a point where some people, no matter what you do, they don't appreciate it, and they ain't shit, and they ain't gonna never be shit.
I'll put it like
now, I
this.
hate to put it like that. I mean, I do what I can to an extent, but different people do different things at different levels.
ways.
Yeah.
Right.
And a lot of people, I have found, a lot of people, so-called quote-unquote successful, do things and don't advertise it. So you really got to watch because you don't know who's doing what.
Gotcha.
And I mean, I'm not patting myself, but I'm saying I have done some things and asked the people not to mention it. I've done some things and told some people not to tell that I did it. Meaning I don't want no
Accolades or anything like that.
accolades at all. I just did it because I was able to do it and did it. I got a funny story. I'm going to tell it.
Here we go.
I
story
probably
time.
shouldn't tell it. Really, man.
No,
Anytime
no.
you say you
You're gonna
shouldn't
tell
tell it, that's some good. That's some
Then
good
you
shit
get
right
us all
there.
worked up.
One of my brothers, his ex-wife, and I bought her a car and told my brother not to tell her. And later on, I mean, she told me a new ass, boy.
For buying, so he did tell her in the end.
No, she told me a new ass, and I think I had done something. I might have. I don't remember. I was doing something, and I mean, it was something real simple, like I cutting grass and blew some grass on the car or something. But she didn't know I had bought the car.
Oh.
So she was going on and on about what a big asshole I was, blah, blah, blah.
You monkey nigga, you know how much.
And, I just let her go on and on and on, But I had made my brother swear not to tell her that, I bought her ass the car.
May we ask what kind of car it was?
A Saab,
Can you
convertible.
A
imagine?
Saab.
Can you imagine?
Damn, that is a nice.
You
It's a
had-
very nice car.
With that dress. But anyway, black people with money have not started any business to help us.
That's
No,
That's a lie.
no.
That's a lie.
No.
Manufacturing-wise, hold on.
That's a
What you want
lie.
us to manufacture? Shea butter? What do you
That's
want
a
us
lie.
to?
Elon Musk.
You want us to go to
Tesla.
space? We just
What
got.
black person got
we
Elon
the owner of
Musk
Google
money?
hiring millions of people. Elon Musk hiring
Magic
millions of people.
got a bunch of black employees.
Right. You want
Michael Jordan got a bunch of black. You can't sit there and say that, man.
I wouldn't put Michael on the list.
I said in entertainment.
What
That's
you
the
think
one- that's the
basketball?
area
What
that
you
we
think
do
basketball is? Life and death.
I said that's the one area we do have other than anything other than entertainment.
Well, that's where we have made most of our money as coming
but
up.
we need-
most black folk. Well,
But we need.
in the last 20 or 30 years was created because of athletes, man.
But I'm saying, but we need toilet tissue. We need food. No manufacturing.
Well, we need
like
food
that.
first. You ain't got no food.
You want to
don't
come
need
out
no
with a black
tissue.
toilet paper brand? You want to come out with a toilet paper brand just made for black people? Toilet paper that
Just
only
for black
cleans
people.
fat asses?
Well, put black people to work that's making toilet paper. We buy toilet paper. We buy everything that they buy, but we're not manufacturing anything. That's all I'm saying.
He
other
wants to
than
start a
entertainment.
toilet paper warehouse.
Other than entertainment, that's what they leave
But you
us.
can't just
That's the
see when you
deal.
talking about them big businesses like that. The average person, I mean, there is a definite economical imbalance between white folk and black folk. Hell, we were slaves, man.
Right.
So I mean, we done come a long ways. But how many black people can just go out and even not if they don't have the money? How many black people can go out and get financing
You
to
gotta get
start
raw
a
materials,
manufacturing
too. You
company?
got to buy raw materials. I understand you got to buy raw materials to do all that kind of stuff. You got to build plants. You got to build systems to build it and manufacture it and ship it logistically and everything. But who tried it?
And
other
you,
than
it's
entertainment?
been tried. And then you got to fight the system too.
I got you. But I'm saying is that
You can make the
there's a
best
void.
movie in the world,
But
and if you
I'm
can't,
still
you ain't got
saying-
no black distributors.
Y'all can
What
argue
you
me
gonna
all-
do with
You
it?
can argue with me all you want to, but there's still a void of us trying to do that from
No, I
Africa to here.
disagree. It's not a void with us trying to do it. It might be a void with
But
us
getting done.
Getting it
Done.
done.
Right.
I put it like that, getting it done then.
Yeah.
But you would think enough people with money could get together and get that done in some form of fashion. We still ain't done it other than entertainment. You can argue all you want to.
That's where most of the money is.
Right. Oprah buying up little girl schools in Africa.
Yeah. And I imagine she does a lot of other things that No, I'm serious that we don't know about.
Right.
Yeah.
I understand. We shitting on white people.
But everybody got something to do, so you, in your position, you making a living. Now, I'm talking to you, Tim.
Oh, me.
Yeah, so what have you given back?
I tithe,
Oh,
and
Alright.
that's
how
a-
often you go to church?
I don't. I tithe online. I tithe online.
I will be back. He said, I tired, but wait a minute now, you're going too far. I ain't gonna show
I
up.
don't know who's getting it, but yeah.
Wow.
What did he say?
Buying pussy ain't tired.
Same time.
Man. Damn, I thought we was
That's good shit right there. That's what you want. Yeah. And close it out with a church moment. Yeah. Open up with a church song, close it out with a
I'm
couple
going to
of
the
Jesus
place where danger awaits me. And it's bound to forsake me. And I ain't seen nothing but trouble, baby. And I ain't seen nothing but trouble, baby. And I ain't
What
seen
niggas say
nothing
to
but
stripper too?
trouble, baby.
Niggas stand with stripping first too.
Nobody really understands love.
I'm trying to make it out my city, cause my city killer. Trips to Anguilla, far from jungles with gorillas. I gotta make it for the simple fact I'm not a quitter. Rest in peace to Terry Berry, one real nigga. Whole lot of niggas hate like racism, so I dive inside my own dreams for escapism. It's gotta be a better way, I need some better days. Instead of red tape with blood stains where bodies lay. I seen a nigga get arrested just yesterday. The streets is chess, not checkers, so we caught a case. The streets is not a game, it ain't no replay. When bodies decay, then meet the pearly gates. I'ma make it to the top, so I keep the faith and keep away from snakes. Middle fingers to the jakes. If you starving, most niggas won't feed you food or give a helping hand, so you must believe in you.
Old churches,
And I ain't
all
seen
of them.
nothing but
The same
trouble,
people on my mind,
baby.
they own churches, they own all of them.
And I ain't seen nothing but trouble, baby.
I understand.
And I ain't seen nothing but trouble, baby. Nobody really.
Initial something. Hire some black people in Detroit. Find the cheapest area.
I was raised on navy beans and some other greens. Taught as a little nigga how to get green. The difference between the fiend and the dope fiend. The snitch is sitting right there, you just don't see him. Hater lives in everyone, man, be glad to meet him. Your mom's to set that ass up if she ain't eating. Your pops will steal all your shit if he catch you sleeping. Your bruh shoot that ass up, leave your body leaking. Shit, this ain't a western, it's Armageddon. And the streets don't love, they just count blessings. Man, the streets don't talk, that's without question. So if you ever get caught, answer no questions. Stick to the street code. Nigga, keep your mouth closed.
That whole time.
Real niggas got your back. Tell them fuck niggas, deal with that.
We begin this hour with breaking news from Detroit's west side, where police are investigating a deadly shooting at a gas station.
The shooting happened at the corner of West Warren and Stahalin on the city's west side here at this Quick Mart behind me. Let's get to some video and show you what it looked like earlier when we first arrived here just after 4:30 this morning. And you can see there evidence technicians trying to take what evidence they can.
I was raised on SMV the Boondocks. Just cause niggas get murdered, shit don't stop. Just cause niggas go to jail and the block's hot, don't mean niggas stop cranking on the same block. Boy, we in this shit to win, we ain't come to lose. Show me a good loser, I show you a loser. Shit, money on the table, work close by. Bitches butt naked, dick in their mouth, fire in my lungs, burner on my side. Niggas still walking, yet they talking about riding. The money ain't the issue, it's these bitch ass niggas. Yeah, they tried to run, but the slugs gon' get them. Fueled by emotion, category 6. I'm with that long grind, you with that quick flip. Remember street code, keep your mouth closed, cause real niggas gon' get it. Let's go.
Here's what we do know. Just after midnight just after 12 this morning, there was 2 people outside this gas station when they encountered a third person and got into a fight. The 19-year-old was killed. A 22-year-old was taken to a hospital in temporary serious condition. Both of them were actually taken to the hospital. The 19-year-old was actually pronounced dead there at that hospital. At this point, police don't know who it is that they're looking for, but they're asking for anyone that might have been in this area of West Warren and Stahalin on the city's west side around just about 10 minutes after 12 midnight. If you have any information.
I was raised on navy beans and some other greens. Taught as a little nigga how to get green. The difference between the fiend and the dope fiend. The snitch is sitting right there, you just don't see him. Hater lives in everyone, man, be glad to meet him. Your mom's to set that ass up if she ain't eating. Your pops will steal all your shit if he catch you sleeping. Your bruh shoot that ass up, leave your body leaking. Shit, this ain't a western, it's Armageddon. And the streets don't love, they just count blessings. Man, the streets don't talk, that's without question. So if you ever get caught, answer no questions.
All right, we back with our poor asses. Not doing nothing for the community, let Bo tell it.
Man.
Not giving back. I do what I can, Bo.
I understand.
You do what you can?
I do.
You start a manufacturing company?
I have not. I don't have the money
What do you want to manufacture?
I'm saying, but whatever.
Babies.
Whatever that you need to survive in life, that's what you need to manufacture. Clothing, textile, everything. Raw materials.
Words
now, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Let me be white man for a minute.
Okay. Ooh. I'm gonna be black man.
You do realize that in any business venture, there's a risk.
Yes, sir.
So, you got several $1 million. And you can go into the manufacturing business with it and take a risk on losing it. Nobody in your family ever had millions of dollars. You telling me that you would put your livelihood on the line so that you could create a black manufacturing company?
The manufacturer
I don't
draws.
think.
What you better do is go buy you a Wingstop like Rick Ross did.
Invest in chicken.
And when you get going good, buy another one. But as far as manufacturing, you talking about, man, a lot of them companies have been handed down from back when white folk had slaves and their great-great-great-grandfather had it, and they handed down. Now, I think eventually it will level out more, but right now, you cannot compete with that, man. You know, we don't have enough money.
You're right. 5 or 7 million is not enough. But I'm saying,
Well, I just was throwing that out there. I'm just saying.
If you're a billionaire like Kanye,
Yeah.
we buy everything that they buy. We buy more than some of the things that they buy. But
More than who?
The average public. I don't care if it's white.
That's
black,
a lie.
White,
No.
Asian,
That's a lie.
Mexican.
The black population in America is 11 or 12%. You will not tell. We don't even have the money to spend and make it compared to the 60 or 70% of white folk.
Okay.
It's about 40-something million black folk in America. And you telling me that we spend more money than the 270-something million other people? No, brother.
Y'all keep making it a black and white thing. It's not a black and white thing. I said we buy the same things that they buy.
They who? Who is we and who is they?
The rest of the world. We buy the same things that they buy. The same thing you need to eat, sleep, clothe yourself, drive a car.
Well, you say now white and black. You referring to we and they. Who is the we? Who is the we?
Can I get to it?
Who is the we?
The we is okay. The we is everybody. The we is everybody. I said black people with money have not tried to open up manufacturing or textile or anything of that nature with our money. We do entertainment and things of that nature. We have done anything to build toilet paper,
Stop
towels.
saying toilet paper.
Why are you stuck on that toilet paper shit?
But I'm saying, the things you need every day, toothpaste, things you need every day.
Okay, well, here's a start.
Hold on.
Stop wiping your ass with them white people toilet paper. Stop wiping your ass. Use a brown paper bag, because just for brown people.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying we have not tried to compete in that category. And maybe it's right. We don't have the money. We don't have the resources. They won't let us do it.
So maybe we just don't want to.
We don't do. We do shea butter and stuff like that. But I'm talking about the bare essentials.
You are ignoring the economic disparity between black folk and white folk in this country. Why do you think there are no major sports teams owned by black people? Michael Jordan got one, but in large. Why do you think that is?
Money.
Okay then.
Money.
Okay then. So how the hell you gonna make toilet paper and compete with
you're
Scott?
going back to sports. I'm saying
hold
the
on.
things you need to survive every day.
Hold on, Bo. Here, okay, stop. Okay.
They make everything.
So how about
they make the stop sign? They make everything. We don't.
Golden just said there is a black toilet paper
Thank
company.
God. Send him the link.
So now you can wipe your ass again.
So
make it smell good with toothpaste.
Or they just
Bo, stop.
branding it?
Give me a
That's
second.
That's what I'm going back to.
Give me a second.
We always co-franchising, but are we starting the franchise?
Okay, so what you're asking is that you would like Ye or Kanye? You like Kanye West?
Whoever on his level.
Give me a second. You would like Kanye West, a billionaire, Jay-Z, a billionaire, these billionaire, Puff Daddy, a billionaire. You want these men? Kanye's selling $1,200 foam slippers to fucking kids right now. You want him to stop doing that, bank that money, and just start making toilet paper?
Y'all still missing the point.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, you right. You right.
But we are
How
missing.
many people is he hiring? Where's his manufacturing?
A whole lot of people.
It's
He's employing a whole lot of people.
It's overseas with
He
him.
hired a whole black
He's
choir.
getting shipped over here. What plant has he built in Jersey? Where the hell he's from?
No.
What plant has he built in Chicago? Kanye. What manufacturing plant he built in Chicago to build the damn shoes? That's what I'm saying.
Adidas is making the shoes.
He can't do that effectively and make money
Right.
over here. That's the bottom line.
What you're talking about.
But if you got a rundown neighborhood in Mississippi, Montgomery, Alabama, somewhere else, now you got enough money to go there and buy you a plant and make that and really pay
But
them
what
people
if a
and make
man
your
not
shoe and
interested in
distribute
that?
here.
He's not interested in that. You can't tell nobody what to do with their money.
I ain't got the right interest in mind because I'm saying is we don't have nobody making nothing that we use every day.
That's remarkable that you would say that, and I ain't trying to put your personal business out there, but you are in a service-oriented business as an electrician.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you go manufacture something instead of fixing my gate?
Fixing my gate
where I flush the toilet and the gate open.
I don't have the money. If I had $6 million like Kanye, yeah, I would probably try.
No, you talking about that, but you could manufacture something on your budget.
I have. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're right.
But you never thought about it because that's not something that you want to do.
No,
right?
I don't have the money. I got a few things I could do.
So wait,
I
so
don't have that money yet.
Bo, I think
that's what I was saying.
Bo, I think what you're talking about is what Akon did over there in his country, where he made the Acoin and he's building a whole community that is just crypto based. He built his own little Wakanda. But
any bit of water wells.
What's that?
I'm applying for citizenship. I've looked into that.
Where?
Wait, what's
Over in Akon City.
Akon City. Yeah, he does Acoin, right? He's got a whole little Wakanda over there.
You trying to change your citizenship for Akon?
To Akon City.
And why is that?
Because right now, I really don't like the direction things are going here. Love this country.
You vote the other day?
Yes. Yes.
You like the way it turned out?
Nah, my guy didn't win. My guy didn't win.
What are the laws of Akon City?
Yeah, tell us about Akon.
What are the advantages?
Of living there.
Well, one thing, the one thing that you look at it is they do free health care. You got free health care. And then after you stay there, after 5 years, then whatever you've put back into it, as far as like your rental and stuff, that money comes back to you in small investment. They give you a heads up on anything that's being built, since you're going to be the first citizen, anything that's being built, if you want to invest in those and be part ownership in those companies.
Where is Akon?
That's what I'm talking about.
It's close to
That's
Senegal.
What I'm talking about.
Right above Senegal? Is that where it's at?
Okay, well, you go over there too.
Right.
You applied over there?
But I'm saying that brother is doing something over there. I mean, my family going to let me leave here.
Well, how many people can do that?
But
right, and there's a limited amount of people that can live in this Akon City, by the way.
But I agree with DC on the fact, man, the wealth disparity is so different between white
is so great. You can't compete, man.
Like a couple of weeks ago, I'm sitting here watching Kanye West do this podcast about how he got more money than Drake and Kid Cudi and all these guys put together. I looked at Kanye West's net worth. I think he was like worth $3.1 billion. I look right over at the time, a woman to my right, Gail Benson, the owner of the Saints. She's worth $4 billion. But under her thing, she's just an American businesswoman. But I'm just saying, like, she's not exceptional in the white race or anything like that. She's just an American businesswoman who is still richer than Kanye West, one of our so-called greats, by $1 billion. Yeah. So it's done comparison. So I agree with you on that part.
But her family had a 100-year head start on Kanye.
That's what I said. What I said to you about everybody in general.
That's what DC been saying.
I mean, it's asinine for you to expect us as a race to be caught up economic. First place, in a capitalistic society, and you take that and put it with a democracy where supposedly the majority rules, man, we a long ways off.
Yeah, but have we tried to unite our money?
You talking about we spending as much? We 12% or so of the American population. Ain't no way in hell we spending more money. First place, we don't have more money than white folks.
No.
But there's no way altogether we spending anywhere near. So, if you were to go in manufacturing, why would you do something that would only appeal to black folks? I mean, it's all right. It's all right, because I have done businesses like that. But why would you limit yourself? You telling me you wouldn't want non-black folk to buy your product?
I didn't say just limited to black. I said we not manufacturing. I didn't say just. That's why I keep saying the white and black thing. I'm not saying that. I said we not producing anything to sell that's from a black manufacturer.
But a lot goes into that,
Everybody
Bo.
want to buy it. Whoever wants it.
A whole lot.
But Bo, you don't think there are zoning laws? You think there are no
I
black
believe
people
it.
out
I know
here
that's probably the hang
that
up.
are,
I know it
that are
is.
having those ideas and they face so much
You hung
strife.
up on toilet paper, which come from trees. Trees come from the land. Who own all the land?
Most of the white folks.
So you agree with us, is what you're saying?
Most of the white folks.
He agrees with us, guys. It's God's land.
God's land.
Right.
Well, he got a
I agree
strong
with you,
distribution.
but
Right.
So you think we should we should refrain from trying to do anything for in that perspective?
I don't think we should reframe or refrain from it.
Yeah. What are we reframing? What are we reframing again?
But we should stay away from that. We shouldn't try at all.
No, I'm not saying you don't want to be stupid.
You're hiring people to work.
Well, I think we're climbing
You're
the
hiring
economic
people to
ladder.
work
We're
in
better
a-
now
in
than
an
we
area-
have been in the past.
You got people people like Killer
We're
Mike
climbing, but I'm not. I mean, we're not. I mean, you would be crazy to risk unless you have that kind of excess money, and very few black people do. You would be crazy. Even these businesses that these mega rich white folk get in, very seldom do they go from the ground up. They got something that propels them up. That their grandfather, great grandfather did it, and he did all right. Then the grandfather did it, and he did better. Then the grandfather before him got some finance and did better. And then after 4 or 5 generations, you got this huge company. But for you to say a black man, even with millions of dollars, can compete in manufacturing just general products.
With generations of competition.
You competing against generational wealth? Man, you better buy you a wings chop.
Yeah.
There's a hot sauce.
Rick Ross frying thighs
We'll
now.
never find out if we don't try.
No, you don't have to try everything. You like
We'll never find out we
what's his
don't
name?
try.
Say he used
I'll
to
come
be
to your
gay.
economy.
You don't have to try everything to know it ain't for me.
Black communities in America that can use those jobs.
Okay.
All right, I'll say this. From a small town in Marion, Alabama, Hardee's tried to open up their franchise, and it was hot for a minute. But then after a while, there are no jobs in Marion, Alabama. Everybody has to go to Tuscaloosa and all these places in Selma, and Hardee's had to eventually shut down. These Asians came in and had a company called Cam South that did automobile parts. Not enough people was there. They started changing zoning laws and all that stuff to where the company, Cam South, there's a lot of land around Uniontown and stuff. They had to shut down because they started making certain rules for them.
We can't even franchise soul food, man. Name a soul food franchise.
This is it.
And that's
This is it. How many of them is it?
Who? About 5.
Harold's, how many of them is it?
2, right?
Well, in Atlanta, but
Chick-fil-A, how many of them is it?
Thousands. And they ain't even open on Sundays.
Yeah.
So come
They'll
on,
give
man.
you a free day. They're like, y'all can have something. You still making more money.
You
than y'all.
ignoring the economical, historical disparity
Right.
based on race in this country, man.
okay.
Like Jay Leno's garage alone, his cars alone,
I know.
are like
Got
worth
150.
more than like
He got-
2/3 of the NBA players.
He got
and stuff.
150 cars. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
That money. So
Well, that ain't no major money now, but
Oh yeah.
150
It's
cars.
cars. Yeah. It's cars.
that ain't
no, it's what
major
they're worth. It was like his garage alone serving his cars.
No,
You talking about-
but that ain't. We talking about world. We talking about toilet paper. You talking about? They got
talking
$100.
about
We
real,
talking about
tangible shit.
multi-billion-dollar businesses. And you talking about even if the man's car worth $1 million a piece at $150 million, you still you couldn't take $150 million and manufacture a toilet paper company that would compete with Scott's.
Oh no,
Georgia-
all I'm saying is
or
Georgia
Sean.
from where Jay
Pacific.
Leno started and how
Georgia
he was able to
Pacific.
go
We have no
up,
Georgia
everything
Pacific,
with his
no
show
Scots.
and the money he makes is just unreal. When somebody doing the same thing that's probably more qualified don't get the opportunities or accumulate as much. Like Jay Leno ain't the funniest guy around. He's none of that. I mean, he hosted a show who I think it was somebody helped him get started into doing that, who was a person of color. And
Jay
he
Leno,
just-
Yeah, comedian.
Jay Leno
Yeah,
said
he's a comedian.
Jay Leno said he never had to cash a check from Tonight Show.
Right.
He
somebody
spent-
do
he
his
did-
net worth
He did
right now.
150 shows
And he's
a year.
nowhere near as talented as some of these
Hold on.
guys.
He did
Oh, that's
150 shows a year.
In everything.
150 shows a year at $1.5 million a show.
Yeah.
He did not have to cash. He said he never had to cash. He based his taxes on his comedy and not his Tonight Show. It was a whole different business for him.
Looking out for him.
What's your point? What's your point? Then?
I'm just saying that's how much money he was making.
Yeah, and you think you think that pick somebody black can compete with that?
Only Shaq. Shaq said the only check he cashed was his mama's. The first time he got a check, bought his mama a check. His NBA check, he didn't have to cash. He would get so much endorsement. The first check he got, he bought his mama a house. After that, he didn't have to cash his NBA check.
And all the businesses Shaq has created, it has a hand in. All the businesses Magic has a hand in. And you mad at them because they ain't making toilet paper?
I'm not mad. I'm trying to figure out why we haven't tried it. I'm not mad.
What kind of toilet paper are you using now?
And not only that, I doubt if you're right saying we haven't tried it.
We have tried it.
It was burned down. It was destroyed.
Wait. You just said we haven't tried it.
Well, back in the day we tried, but since now, it's just like when they went to the moon, we went back again. We haven't tried it since then.
You never go to the moon, no damn.
Whether they win or not.
You flat earther.
Whether they win or not. I'm just saying.
You are in orbit somewhere.
I'm just trying to figure out where's the divide at? Where's the divide from us to them, and they can manufacture and we can't, and all this.
And I told you that is his word of the day. Because historically we haven't had that opportunity, man. And those are generations. Those companies been handed down generation to generation to generation.
And we got to start a generation. That's what I keep saying. We got to start a generation somewhere.
Well, first we got to accumulate that kind of general wealth. Man, very few black people
You'll
got
never
that
have
kind
a
of
person
money.
called in America on the level of Procter and Gamble.
No.
Never.
You ain't gonna never have no black charm.
Never. Because they're not gonna let you.
I know that.
They're not gonna let you.
I don't think
I'm not buying black Charmin.
Hey. You may not be on that level. You may be like a great value, but you got to start somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
I think we started.
You got to start somewhere.
Yeah, I think we all started.
Come out tired.
You do know what great value is, though, right? You do know what great value is. Great value is only Walmart that pays them to put a label on it. It's the same. Like,
but I'm saying,
they just got enough money. So you still paying the white man? Like, even we come out, I think we just saying, like,
ooh, you use one ply. You gross.
I put it like this.
I'm just saying we still have to pay
We
them
don't have a Georgia Pacific
to put our label on it.
We don't have a Georgia Pacific. I
them.
put it like that. Georgia Pacific. They make all the toilet paper for all of them.
Oh, what?
Georgia Pacific
makes what?
Toilet paper for everybody. They the one cut the trees and process the stuff, and the brand name goes on everybody. I'm saying we don't have a Georgia Pacific. We don't have. I'm saying we don't, and that's a known fact. We don't, but I'm saying we got to start. We got to be that big though. Can we start somewhere? To hire people.
We starting here tonight, bro.
To hire people to
you
work.
Gonna lead us to the
and that's what they've done. They started businesses and they hiring people.
That's what who did?
All these companies.
No,
they burned down our land and took it from us.
That's a damn lie.
I'm saying, but
a lot of these companies, a lot of these companies are results of their ancestors that had slaves. Mm-hmm. And they were able to manufacture stuff with cheap labor. That's a lot of the huge companies made their money, man. Yeah. And we haven't had that benefit. I'm telling you this. You give me 100 people work for me for free for a year.
You could manufacture something then, couldn't you?
Hell yeah.
Some toilet paper.
Hell yeah. You wouldn't have to worry about wiping your ass no more. That seems to be your major concern. And you need to, because I believe that shit is coming up on your brain.
Y'all still missing the point, but that's fine.
I am missing the point, but I'm trying to get it, but I can't get it.
I can't
get it, bro.
The point is.
No, please don't.
The point is, people with money is not hiring people in the black community other than entertainment. You're not hiring anybody to do any other work other than the entertainment area.
I don't know, man.
Apparently,
you got a good job.
Right. I got a job.
The company you work for ain't owned by no black person. No. It's not. That's what I'm saying. So Rich probably the only one in the room that's got his own black business. And you know what I mean? But
you hire black
we're
people?
not hiring. There you go.
There you have it. There you have it.
And there we are.
There we are. That's my case.
Wakanda forever.
You not being realistic, brother. And you're not being truthful because you could be manufacturing something on some level, but I take it that you're not from your conversation.
I'm a retailer right now. I'm not a manufacturer.
Okay. So you guilty of what you accusing everybody else of?
I am too.
Lead by example is all we're.
Okay.
You know.
Well, when you gonna get busy and start manufacturing something?
When I get paid.
Never mind. Don't.
And when is that going to be?
When I get paid.
And what are you gonna do in the meantime?
Wait till I get paid.
And that's what everybody else is doing.
That's right.
I'm saying we don't have the money. Right. So until we get paid,
we keep wiping our head with the paper bags.
All we making is babies. We'll take a pause for the cause. Who used to say that? Somebody used to say that.
Take a pause for the cause.
Damn, we just got BET.
Yeah.
Took some time just to get it up. Wait, I got the plug on the line and he talking about. Wait, when I wasn't having, he hoe didn't love me now. Wait, what you talking about? Wait, I want the whole thing, fuck them ball eggs. Cold chain and some ball main. If I sold weight, I'd be in y'all way. God scale nigga y'all way. Smokers like zombies round the house. Ain't no word like time and time is running out. Blood ducking me like Tiny Mouth. I was trapping hard on my mama couch. If she watch the clothes, she'll find an ounce. Watch the road, I was dining out. My Uncle Damon got some commas out it. My Uncle Raymond did some time about it. Ain't no use in lying, you be lying to yourself like the iron shelf. Put the iron on the shelf like I'm running for death. How ironically ironic is death. My mama eyes running, crying for help. I could finally rest at the find them hated like the finals of rep. But I find a way, went and got it myself. Time it take just to polish myself. My soulmate make my soul wait till I soul weight. Turn a whole eighth into a rose ray, fresh as cold cake. I'ma kill these hoes, catch a cold case. Say yeah, wait. I had to grind to some time just to get it up. Wait, I got the plug on the line and he talking about. Wait, when I wasn't having, he hoe didn't love me now. Wait, what you talking about? Wait, I got the Fed trying to keep me selling weight. Before I test in the selling weight, celebrate with the yellow tape. So the drip for the selling weight. Hold up, wait. I had to grind till some time just to get it up. Wait, what you talking about? Wait, Remember, I didn't have a pot to pitch. Nowadays, I give 'em my ass to kiss. Homie, like I'm in my bag and shit. 20,000 just on ass and tits. Man, everything I got, I stole it. Whipping the pot like it's broken. See me ballin', nigga, hold your composure. Promise together to stay with the toast. Really, let's make a toast for these niggas. Always broke, I did the most for these niggas. Broke niggas really never make sense. Why the fuck I even joke with these niggas? Really never been on boats like little nigga. Tie 'em up and let 'em float like little nigga. Like I done float and had to float for a nigga. Like let 'em go and had to vote for a nigga. Like all my niggas fully charged. All of my niggas really on the charge. All of my niggas ducking fucking charges. Double fuck the feds, motherfucking mall. We ain't did none but motherfucking ball. Why y'all really fucking with a little nigga? If you really want it, you can just get it. Man, we got it all out the mud. People call it the trench. What you talking about? Wait. I had to grind to some time just to get it up. Wait. I got the plug on the line and he talking about. Wait. When I wasn't having, he hoe didn't love me now. Wait. What you talking about? Wait. I got the fed trying to keep me selling weight. Before I test in the selling weight. Celebrate with the yellow tape. Sold the drip for the selling weight. Hold up. Wait. I had to grind to some time just to get it up. Wait. What you talking about? Wait.
Bad bitch in the bag of pills is all I really need to chill. Good cushion and a refill is all she really wanna feel. After sex, get the head still is all I really need to chill. Roll up, pop some more pills is all she really wanna feel. I say, bitch, you know it's Copperfield. Good weed, good drink, and a lot of pills. Got a thick red bitch, red bottom heels. Bitch flashing like she won't, but I know she will. See me getting money, so she know it's real. Take her to the hotel, it's a done deal. Bitch, love the fuck crazy when she all the pills. I'ma get her little baby something she can feel. Hit her with the key sweat, not the Johnny Gill. I can make it last forever when I'm on the field. Hell, Varner, that hoe giving refill. Only for the bitch once she need a refill. Got a dirty up with Sprite, I need a refill. Got a call to the plug, I need a refill. Got gas, but my car need a refill. Out here, kitchen plays can't keep still. Phone stain ringing, got plays by the hundreds. Got old money like my name Philip Drummond. Call the money pussy cause the bitch stay coming. Good coat for your move, but the bitch stay running. Keep my eye on my check, through my paper, I'm thumbing. If it ain't about $1, then it ain't about nothing. Out here on these streets where it's hot as the oven. Got a bag full of pills, come and shop with me. Got good codeine if you niggas double cup. Only fuck with at, we don't fuck with Robitussin. Bad bitch with me and a nigga ain't cuss. Don't tell her that I love her cause she know we just fucking. Pop a couple pills, now she popping on my button. Started with the purse, but the mollies had a fucking. Pussy was fine, but the head had me running. She took on my pills, now I ain't got nothing. Bad bitch in the bag of pills. It's all I really need to chill. Good cushion and a refill. It's all she really wanna feel. After sex, get the head still. It's all I really need to chill.
DC Curry here with this motley crew. we look like the table in the Ahmaud Arbery trial. I've never seen that many defendants at one time in my life.
Same time.
I never heard nothing like that.
Me neither.
It's got to be some kind of trick to it. I guess the jury will have to decide whether they got to convict one and not the other, and it's something. It's very complicated. It's been strange, man.
One of the guy who is videoing, he has separate representation than the.
But they're all being tried at the same time.
Right. But his lawyers are trying to sell the fact that if he had not been videotaping, then this injustice would have never been recorded.
That's because he's stupid. And not only that, he took the video and gave it to a guy in the media.
Yeah.
Which was double stupid.
Right. He trying to make money.
I mean, how does that work out? The DA knew him. The police didn't try to resuscitate him. Like the whole town is extremely corrupt. Like this.
Well, I saw the pictures of Ahmaud laying on the ground. It wasn't no resuscitation, bro.
No, they ain't try.
Yeah, I saw pictures of him on the ground. It wasn't no.
Oh yeah, they waited for the ambulance.
He was dead.
Gotcha.
And his, I like his prosecuting team. Cause she's
on it, right?
She's on it.
She's on it.
Well, they're making it easy for her.
Yeah.
I mean, if you listen to the testimony and just hearing how the story broke down and how she breaks every minute down, she shows the video and she breaks everything down minute by minute. Yeah. and then when you hear their rebuttal or their excuses, it just doesn't make any sense.
Oh,
You know?
today she broke it down on him. She said, well,
I disagree with they making it easier for Rodney King had video, bro.
Right.
No, but, I
them
mean,
boys ain't done a day.
But see, when you trying to do this what they try to do, this citizen's arrest, see, that's what's making it easy for. And things like them pulling up beside him in the truck and asking him to stop, but never saying this is a citizen's arrest, or
and the fact
never
that,
say anything like
and
that.
the fact that they saw video of white people going in the house and they didn't try to stop them at all.
Well,
they
you
even had
know,
some white folks stealing.
right. Well, you know, and
he
it's
didn't steal nothing. There's no evidence of him ever taking anything out the house.
Exactly.
He was looking at the wire and he wanted to be an electrician like both.
Oh, and you know what's crazy? I stop at houses when I see that, DC. When people working on, I stop and walk through.
I know, but jogging part
you don't jog. He
eliminates
does
you.
not jog. It's not a thing.
That jogging part makes you not a suspect.
Well, you now today the gentleman who actually pulled the trigger was on the stand, and I don't know. I just feel like the confidence of these defense lawyers to put these guys up who clearly killed somebody is.
He was worried about getting home to see his 5-year-old son.
He tried to cry too. He tried to cry.
When he said he was pulling it, when he was wrestling that gun from Ahmaud, just like DC said, he said they asked him, "What were you thinking?" And he said, "Honestly, I was thinking about my son." And just the nerve, right? It's laughable. Right. It's laughable.
No, actually, his excuse for going out in the first place was he heard his father was frantic and getting excited, and that's why he grabbed the gun, because his father has had multiple heart attacks and things of that nature. So that's what made him even come out in the first place with the shotgun to see what was going on, because he didn't want his father to have a heart attack.
She broke that down. She said your Coast Guard training should have taught you better how to handle guns than that. He tried out for the Coast Guard, remember?
He tried out. I love that.
Yeah, and his training in the Coast Guard.
He auditioned.
She said,
Coast Guard.
Just like Mook tried out for the Air Force, but he was too tall.
Right.
I ain't say I was too tall for the Air Force.
You said you were too far for the Air Force, man.
I did not.
You were too tall for tanks.
I said, no, I didn't say I was too tall for
You should have leaned over to that short side of you. You know, you got one short.
IQ was too low.
What did he say? I ain't never say that.
Oh man! Oh,
yeah, I'm just joking, man.
You need to be a foot
but
soldier.
that defense is.
You can't be flying no plane, sir. You need to be a foot soldier up front. First infantry.
You can't fly no plane with one big shoe and one little shoe.
One good eye, one bad eye. Oh no, you ain't gonna be flying in circles, sir.
Oh,
you be flying in circles.
Oh, Mook, man. Oh,
I'm sorry, Gold.
What? You apologized to her?
Hey, we've been like, we have a plane approaching Old National Highway.
Hey, if I can see it, I can land on it.
Everybody off the tarmac.
I see it, I land on it.
He go in circles.
We don't know what's going on, but we have a plane approaching Old National Highway.
Yeah.
And he's on the radio saying he's coming in for a landing.
He think he on 285.
I tell you what, though, boy, I won't crash into nobody. I can tell you that. I won't get.
If you land on Old National Highway, you're gonna crash
I ain't
into
crashing
somebody.
into nobody because I'm just that good.
Yeah,
if I could get in there, I was too tall to get in there.
Right.
So I couldn't get in there. So it doesn't even matter at this point. Y'all discussing it.
It doesn't matter.
Because I couldn't get in the airplane, man.
Right, because you were too tall.
I was too tall.
That wasn't them kamikaze plane. They're like, we need somebody short that'll fit it.
Mook Man, thank you for your service.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Tim, for acknowledging it.
Hey, man.
You know, when guys don't make it to the NBA, they say it's because of their knees. Everybody got an excuse.
Yeah,
I ain't making it. My knees. Every time you see a man about 7 feet tall, the first thing come out of his mouth, damn near.
Oh,
and man, you play? No, my knees.
In my case, it was my leg.
It was your leg. You was too tough.
And knee is a part of the leg. Yeah.
I ain't mad at you, boy. But I hope the case turns out like it obviously should, with all three of them getting convicted. But it's a shame when the evidence is overwhelmingly obvious like it is.
Yeah.
And as a black man, I still got my doubts as to how the jury's gonna react.
But you have no doubts. You have no doubts in the Rittenhouse situation. He's getting off, right?
But the jury's
I'm not
already
sure,
deliberating in that trial.
I'm not sure what's going to happen there, but I do know this. And one of the lawyers said, or one of the commentators said on CNN yesterday, this has nothing to do with race. Well, my friend, I hate to disappoint you. Everything in America, and that's what this show is based on, everything in America, race is a factor.
Yep.
I don't give a damn what you talking about.
Yep.
And you know that race is a factor. That's why the attorneys pushed to not have black folk. Brunswick, Georgia, where Ahmaud Arbery was shot, is 55% black.
Yep.
Out of the 18 jurors, one black man.
Yep.
So how you gonna tell me race?
One woman.
Has nothing to do. Race has something to do with everything.
Right.
In America.
And then you don't want no black preachers. You don't want all these black preachers.
You don't want no
showing
black
up.
pastors.
What you talking about?
Well, you listen, man. Listen, Jesse knew what he was doing, man.
Oh yeah. Jesse didn't
smoke.
come until the man accidentally not mentioned him, but he was being ignorant because the man he was talking about was Al Sharpton.
Right.
Because that was the first day, right? When he actually said black pastors.
When Al Sharpton, right.
Right.
And he mentioned Jesse. He said we don't want these Jesse Jackson kind of guys coming in. Then next day, Jesse showed up.
Right. Oh yeah, now what he said, he was like, and who's gonna come in here next, Mr. Raphael Warren, Senator Warnock? And I was like, all right. I was like, okay, yeah. Who coming in next?
Hey, anybody heard from Creflo? Did Creflo ever show up?
Creflo don't show up to them. Creflo don't show up to them. He don't.
Creflo got a plane. They got a plane. I'm pretty sure they got a runway in Brunswick he can land. That's what I'm talking about. Did TD show up? Did TD show up? Did Joe Osteen show up?
Joe Osteen show up.
You want Joe Osteen?
Hey, it's about right. It ain't about.
What do you mean by that?
It ain't about black pastors.
What do you mean by that? They shouldn't have to show up.
They shouldn't have to show up, man.
Right.
You saw this man get in cold blood.
Right.
You shouldn't have to get a town of 55.
You shouldn't.
You got one juror. And like you said, man, we got our doubts. The only reason we got our doubts because they show us time and time again of doing us wrong.
Right.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I'm glad Jesse was there.
But hold on.
I'm glad he was there.
But hold on. But since he brought the pastors up,
you right.
Not nervous talking about, whoa, it's gonna be civil unrest. Why?
It's so.
We the ones that got shot, but it's civil unrest for showing up.
It's so funny how different these two cases are. I mean, we're talking about two white men that decided they were going to take the law in their hands on two different sides of the country. But in one situation, you have a judge who was like, I already told you about this black pastor shit. You don't have to keep bringing it up. Right. And then in Kenosha, I don't know what that judge is doing. I feel like, what'd you call him? That's Rittenhouse granddaddy or something?
His granddaddy, man.
That judge looked at the fact that them two white men that got killed by Kyle Rittenhouse may as well have been black men because they was out there.
They were out there protesting Jacob Blake.
So they may as well have been.
That's exactly right.
Niggas.
That's my opinion.
Yeah.
That's my.
And I made a mistake last night.
And to show you how race is always a factor. Just honestly answer me. If the races were reversed, we would not even be considering that they would get off. If three black guys saw a white man jogging through their neighborhood, trapped him with a truck, and they shot the man dead,
open and close.
We wouldn't even. It's open and close.
Right.
If a black man had that rifle up there talking about he gonna protect his chicken place and kill three people,
kill three other black men,
he's done. It wouldn't be. But we now the jury has the case, and even though the evidence is overwhelming, We don't know what's gonna happen, man.
DC, do you think that they're not gonna be happy until we have civil unrest?
We got civil unrest now.
No. We
talking about civil war?
What? Civil war.
That's funny you brought that up. I asked you about that earlier tonight.
Man, that's something neither side needs nor want.
I think you'll have some civil in different areas. You'll have some civil battles, but I don't think that the system will allow a total civil war.
Something monumental, something monumentally racist would have. I mean, and it would have to be
there's already some. There are already things monumentally racist.
How much do they think we're gonna take?
That's why there's probably not gonna be a civil war.
Now we got videotape of 3 men murdering an innocent man. Okay, and now you got the nerve to have a trial.
Well, you gotta have it.
It doesn't happen too many times. How much do you think we're gonna
think about this?
What is going to take for a father to say, "Hey, if he get off, you better send me to jail too, because he's not going to be safe."
Think about how ridiculous this is. They're defending these guys for taking action in supposedly a citizen's arrest situation, and the insurrectionists walk up there and knock the shit out the police.
Right.
So you got a reason to shoot them. You got a reason to defend yourself with a gun.
Yeah.
And nobody but the one fool woman that jumped through the window and first gets shot.
Yeah.
They got there whipping the police ass.
Yeah.
And the police got guns on their sides, and they didn't feel comfortable shooting a white man.
If the 8 of us in this room rolled up on Congress the way that all them white people rolled up in there, one of us would die that day.
One of us would die.
Man, come on, man.
One of us would die. Hell, 9 of us died at Travis Scott. What the hell are you? 9 people.
I'm gonna be still in the car with it running, so I'm gonna be the one to survive.
Man,
and the thing is, it's sad that there's no one word from Blue Lives Matter. Blue Lives Matter Collective did not come to say anything about the cop that got killed during that insurrection.
There ain't no such a thing as Blue Lives Matter.
Exactly.
Because it ain't no blue lives.
But you know, that's the excuse they try to use. It kind of.
Well, how you gonna compare somebody's uniform to the skin? I mean,
exactly.
Blue Lives Matter. Ain't no such a damn thing as a blue damn light.
Yeah. And historically, just whenever whites have sided with the cause, they always, I mean, they suffer, and there's no outcry, loss of life. If you watch the movie Selma, go back and watch it. If you watch the movie Selma, at the very end of the movie, everybody that they shown on what happened to them, they let you know all the white people that marched with King eventually died, like the woman on her way back from Montgomery or whatever was killed, the preacher was killed, and then the very thing they left you with in the movie Selma, and Dr. King was assassinated. Go back and watch the movie. And Dr. King was assassinated, such and such. So even though they give you this great civil rights movie, everything at the very end of the movie, they let you know that everybody that you looked up to in that movie ended up dead. Go back and watch it.
So
the end of the movie Selma, I was like, wow. And I went back and rewinded to make sure I didn't miss it. So when everybody has a discussion, they always say, whenever it's them siding with us, even though it's good or bad, they're not going to make a big uproar if it's a loss of life at all.
There's no doubt about it that your life is not equally valued in this country if you are a minority. I mean, ain't no doubt about that. There's ain't no debating it, man. So what we need to do is manufacture guns.
There you go, Bo. There you go.
Hey, at least we try and do something.
But you didn't hear from me. Yeah. And you for the right thing and not the old Tamar, what's her name, got robbed?
Yeah, she got robbed. She got her safe taken. Tamar Braxton got her safe.
And she said she know who did it. So you can't blame everything on white man.
Oh no, you can't always blame it on them.
Because we terrorize each other.
Whole safe.
And she said she know who did it.
That's an inside job when they do that.
Yep.
No, flipped over
so
a water
that's
bed.
all they took.
She still had a water bed.
I ain't hear that part now.
Bo and Tim. First of all, Bo and Tim are being messy.
Listen, man. I don't know. He catches what he wants to catch, man.
He said that. He said they tilt over her waterbed. Why you got to tilt over the water? Just punch a hole.
I just said that to say.
Punch a hole in the waterbed.
I just said that to say, and I'm making an assumption too. She
time?
said she knows who did it. I assume they black, and I'm just saying.
Yeah, because he
can't
tilted
blame,
over.
Can't
White
blame
person
white
would've
folks
cut
for
it.
everything. we doing some stuff to each other that really
did it today.
ought to be
Did
prohibited.
it today.
We'll be back.
You got to cut that waterbed. You can't tilt the damn waterbed. Everybody knows that. It got baffles in it.
It's a blessing now where I'm at right now. It seems like I dreamt this shit before, like I had like visions of this shit before, like it's coming true. And mama, I love you, you know what I'm saying? How far I came, you know? I know what I was trying to do. I was boxing, cutting hair, I was doing everything. Hey, I was born off of Jefferson and Emerson. I was. Think about the days I remember when. Pots fresh from the rooter to the tutor. Eat the sunny nigga suited booty red rooster. Then I moved over there on Spin Guard. Remember first chick that got my thing hard. Remember used to drive my bike over on Bring Guard. Used to have cold sweats to dream hard. Step hot beat, mom's made a blackout. Take us with us when he go and rob crack houses. Left mama house at 14 to start selling dope. I was still boxing, had my back against the ropes. Met the OGs, then I started rapping to him. Couple days later, then I started trapping for him. Then the Mac Queen showed me how to stack it up. Pouring lean in the lemon squeeze, acting up. I was just a youngin', I was thinking about 100. Plus I had a youngin', I was trying to feed the stomach. Let a nigga from Cali with them bricks and start frontin'. Then I got plugged with live back and start stuntin'. 99 I hooked up with Wipeout. Started popping pills, spending nights out. Got a premonition, see the shit before it happened. Wouldn't even think I made $1 million off the rap. It feel like a dream, man. Like I had this shit like last night, you know what I'm saying? I figured I knew I was gonna be something. I was rapping, I was boxing. You know what I'm saying? I had one job. I was cutting hair, I was drawing. I knew God had my way, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know what way it was gonna be, but I didn't know I figured it out. It's Cheddar Ass, bitch. 7 faces, you know what I'm saying? I thank my moms. I thank my step pops and my pops. Fuck you mean, nigga? Feed the block 3. That east to west beef fuck the city up. Eddie Kane was focused trying to get his chicken up. That's when we do it big, fuck the city up. That's some real butter babies had titties, but money in the air, 06, 07, bought a house in the titty bar, 007. Tiger Wood rolling double Prezi on the bezzy. Draco on the seat, 9 shots in the desert. Red zone, nigga, get my bees on, nigga. Gucci belt on, tall T on, nigga. Backpack full of guns, get my heat on, nigga. Got every single drug that the streets want, nigga. Just in hand town that we fucked up, nigga. And the thing that stayed down when I was fucked up, nigga. My bitch, Chuck Tone still fucked up, nigga. Real nigga. Gun, 2 sons, pull 2 trucks, nigga. God bless Sean and Ronell, nigga. Every holiday I'm sending something in the mail, nigga. I ain't playing no game with no fuck, nigga. Nah. And I swear to God, I don't trust, nigga. I don't got no favorite, but I got this Draco. You run up on me, I'm a bust, nigga. Bang. I got this paper to buy all these acres to take care of my family, so fuck niggas. Fuck me, what to God. I had so many dreams about trying to become something. I didn't know what I was gonna become, but I knew I was gonna become something, you know what I'm saying? Hey, not my, you know what it is, my dog? Got like 21 years in this, dog. I pray to God every morning, every time I wake up, every time I walk through the streets, my nigga. I know what I've been through, nigga. I had so many dreams, I wish people that in my dreams didn't pass away. My condolences to everybody that you know I lost. Or you know you lost. I ain't biting my tongue.
All right, already, it's your boy DC Curry. I got this motley crew with me, Bryan Harper, Mook Mane, Tim Young, and the Black Box, Bo Pete. And the Black Box is fading very rapidly. It's a gray box on a lot of subjects. Not very clear. Well, happy Thanksgiving, man. It's approaching. Y'all got people coming to town? You know, it must be in-laws from the enthusiasm lack in your voice. Your wife don't consider you family?
Yeah, distant cousin.
Okay.
Are you cooking?
Is your mother-in-law, can she cook?
Yeah, she cooks. She's been here. She's here now.
Oh, she's here already?
She's already here. And she cooks every day.
And gonna stay all through Thanksgiving?
To damn near Christmas.
Wow. Damn. Better you than me. That's good. Huh? Yeah.
In the garage.
That's good, man. Tim, anybody come and see you and your mama for Thanksgiving?
I'm actually, I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I don't know, but no.
No visitors coming?
No, I'm in a relationship where the other half of me doesn't necessarily celebrate, so I just have to be delicate about movements like that.
Okay.
She's from the island. She throws down, but I won't be going to her house. No. She. I'm just not going to her house. She got a new boyfriend and shit.
Be thankful, son. It's Thanksgiving. Got a new boyfriend, girlfriend?
Boyfriend.
Okay. Well, be thankful for that then. Be thankful it's not girlfriend. Mook Mane.
Yes, sir.
What you doing for Thanksgiving, player?
Boy, I got enough people already in my house. I don't need no more. I got enough. I'm good. I'm gonna feed them, put them to sleep, and that's it.
What you gonna have, Mook?
We're doing turkey, ham, and stuffing, homemade stuffing. You know, yeah, Thanksgiving shit. My birthday cake. Again.
That's a week. That cake gonna be a week old, man.
Huh? No. My mother's doing it for me. I just told her I'll wait until Thanksgiving.
She might have a conflict of interest there because she might not be thankful that she had you.
Well, hey, I'm gonna tell you like this. Like I tell people before, you know, the doctors told my mother she couldn't have no kids. She was married.
Don't tell me she was too tall.
No.
Ah, man, you killing me,
She was
man.
too short.
You killing me.
She was too short.
You killing me, man.
Killing me, man.
She was too short. No, but the doctor told she couldn't have kids.
She couldn't have kids.
Yeah, she was married, and I think that's the reason why her and her husband, I think that's why they broke up, because she wasn't able to give him any children. And then, you know, but then the God I serve is different. He had different plans. So,
Yeah.
So I came in the picture. Luckily, she met my father, who wasn't shit, and then he got her pregnant. And there you go the story. Here I am.
Oh. That's an interesting story.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah. But so I see no conflict there. Your mama couldn't have children, but she had you, which is not a human being. So she couldn't have children, but she had a little puppy.
Call it what you want.
You glad to be, ain't you?
Yeah, I take that.
Mr. Harper, Reverend Harper, what's going on, man?
Man, good.
Thanksgiving, what you got?
Typical thing, man. We're gonna watch Alabama State and Tuskegee over in Montgomery for the Turkey Day Classic, and then I always use Thanksgiving to eat chitlins. I eat chitlins one time.
I tear them up, boy. I eat them about twice a year.
Yeah, I eat twice a year. Well, I definitely eat them every Thanksgiving.
Let me tell you something, boy. I love chitlins and guts. I love chitlins.
When you're with chitlins, with chitlins, do you only have one person prepare them for you? Is there like a chitlin person that washes the ass out of the?
Man, it is one guy, and if you want the best chitlins in the country, his name is Derek Monk.
In the country,
man, that dude do his thing. He cook about over 100-some pounds of chitlins every Thanksgiving.
Oh, that makes me.
Man, listen, man. People come to that man's house, man, and they be dead serious about it.
Do you fry them? How do you eat the chickens?
Man, I'm just telling you, they get a lot. All right, I'll do this, DC. I'll freeze some, and on my way back, I'll hit you up, and on my way back,
I eat them too. Yeah. Now there was a time when I would only eat my mama's chitlins. But I went to This Is It a few years ago.
Got sick.
No, I ain't get sick. I tore them damn chitlins up. A little old pint of them was about $40 though, about that much. I said, damn.
On my way back Sunday after Thanksgiving, I'm gonna shoot you a text. You shoot me a spot. I'm gonna drop a bowl off. You say, Hart, tell him to make me something for Christmas. I'm telling you, man, this dude every time go to that man's house to get them chitlins.
I got you, them chitlins, boy. I put some hot sauce in them chitlins.
He only do them. He'll do them on Christmas. I don't get it Christmas, but he do them Thanksgiving, Christmas, man. I'm talking about people be on it.
Now I wouldn't.
Cussed him out last year because she didn't give him a big enough bowl. But it was COVID, and his wife fixed him, so she ain't fixed the sister big enough bowl, and she cussed him out. Talking about, don't play with me, mother effer.
Are they? He said mother effer. Are they?
Don't play with me, mother effer.
She did. Like, man, don't send no little small boy.
Do you fry them? What? How do they come?
No, you don't. Well, I have had fried chicken, but the old way is you put them in a big old boiler and just boil it.
I got 2 buckets from my family yesterday.
But you know, if you clean a bucket of chitlins, you buy a bucket like gallon bucket chicken. When you finish cleaning them, it'll be about this much. If you clean them good.
So technically, that's just a bucket full of shit.
Mostly.
All right.
But again, though, he buy like over 100 something, and he feeds a lot of people. Like once he got.
Who would know that house be stinking?
Oh yeah, hands down. Now he'll go down to whose former's grandmother's house that they refurnished the house, and he'll just cook them down there and bring them back down to his home, and people come by and get them, man.
One day I'm gonna do
Tell
it.
him.
I'm not.
Yeah, please indulge us, because I know this is gonna be good. First place, what were you doing there?
Institute of Learning.
Oh, okay.
Right. So it was a guy there. He came down from Milwaukee. He's from Milwaukee, so he was going to school there. So he still had day one in country girl.
Mm-hmm.
So they go to the house to eat, and he been wanting some chitlin. He been hearing about chitlin. So he started eating chitlin, and he had some. Wow, what did you stuff them with?
Oh no.
They said stuff them.
Oh, that's not.
Stuff them.
Oh no! Oh, you are not telling the truth. You are not telling the truth.
I see what you're saying.
You are not telling
I
the
went over there to
truth.
eat with it, and I don't eat chitlin, so I
You
didn't
are
know
not
what
telling the
it
truth.
is.
There's no way they could have not stuffed them
And
things.
when he told, he was a city nigga, right? When she said stuff it, we don't stuff it. He said, what the fuck do you mean you don't stuff it? Her daddy, mama was Christian and stuff. He went the fuck.
Wow.
You got a Thanksgiving story you want to share with us, man?
No.
There's more appetizing.
Right, I'm good. I think I'm just gonna. No, I don't want. No.
Thanksgiving story?
Nah, man. It happened to be one of my.
Do you have? Yeah, no. It's all. Now, do you have something that you have to have for Thanksgiving? You have to have. Gotta have stuff. Sweet potato pie. Chitlins.
I gotta have it, man. It's a yearly thing, man. Dairy Monkeys, I gotta have it, bro. It's not gonna be a problem.
I would go with that chitlin thing.
Chitlins?
Man, I love chitlin.
I ain't never seen a black man so excited to eat some ass in my life.
That's not ass. That's guts.
It's intestines.
Yeah, is your intestines in your ass?
Hello.
Hello.
Intestines not in your ass.
So let me ask you a question. Where do your intestines lead to, brother?
What they lead to?
Oh, they lead to you. Say that.
That's the shit tube, right? The shit
You're
tube
not
comes out of
eating
your ass.
ass, dude.
The shit tube. That's what shit is.
But you know, there's a lot of stuff in your intestines.
Shit in there.
There's a lot of stuff in your intestines.
What's mostly in there?
Your intestines are not in your ass.
Exactly.
Your intestines are in your gut, man.
The intestines is part of your ass.
No, the intestines are not part of your ass, Mook.
What you say? Shit come out your ass. Intestines is in your shit.
No, intestines ain't in your shit, boy.
Intestines, whatever.
Listen, man, you are too tall to be a medical doctor. Let's go with that.
So
let's go with that.
That's not called your intestine. That's called your ass hole. There's a whole different thing. Here we go. All right, that's done that for you.
all right, it's shit come out the tube that comes out the
This has been a medical information show. Please do not convey the information you have just heard to your children who are studying the anatomy of the human body.
And I guess I've always been apprehensive and I've never tried it.
I don't agree with that, Mook. However, there is a saying with regards to you that I do agree with. Your brain is in your ass.
It takes one to know one.
Good night. Oh, look at Big Nat. Look at
And it's bound to forsake me. Well, I ain't seen nothing but trouble, baby. Well, I ain't seen nothing but trouble, baby. Well, I ain't seen nothing but trouble, baby. Nobody really understands, no.
I'm trying to make it out my city, cause my city killer. Trips to Anguilla, far from jungles with gorillas. I gotta make it for the simple fact I'm not a quitter. Rest in peace to Terry Berry, one real nigga. Whole lot of niggas hate like racism, so I dive inside my own dreams for escapism.